process, and even when what's it called? Even when I'm done, which could be next week, like the hiring process, I still have to go to academy for half a year. Chainburn got top 4 at Philly Regionals. Oh, I need to see that list. I don't have a deck list to play yet, Jib. Chainburn does seem kind of interesting though. Yeah, it does seem interesting. Finally, a hot girl. Wait, did Kate Clark save the WNBA? No, because she's not in WNBA yet. Also, how come nobody calls her? I'm like the only person who says Kate Clark. Like, yeah, I know her name is Caitlin, but like, is Kate not a short version of Caitlin? I haven't heard I haven't heard anyone say Kate Clark like one time. Like, we can't use short nicknames anymore. Like, come on. Let me use the bathroom and we're gonna get on this. Oh, it's already up.
All right, what's up, guys? We're here at the Philly Regional. 9 rounds, 507 players. Who do we have here?
My name's Steven. I got 4th place with Chainburn. I wasn't expecting to do well. I kind of just came as a meme and to mess around.
This could have been you, BP.
But it worked out, yes.
No, this guy's actually
Get
good.
right into it.
So I have a couple changes. I guess I could talk about them as I do them. I played 2 Mourner.
Okay, I'm interesting that he played hand. I'm not gonna lie. I get Mourner because it's a burn card, but I'm surprised he played any hand traps at all. Because like these decks that have alternate win cons, chat of like deck out and stuff, like you generally don't play hand traps at all.
Really good, especially against Snake Eye, because you Mourner their Flamberge, and if they link with it, they take 3,000 damage. And if they don't link with it, they usually can't.
The problem with that is 3,000 damage is usually just not worth a neg, is it, chat? Like, I think we've talked about this before. Like, how much is one card worth, chat, in life points? Did we say it was somewhere around 4,000? Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what the value is on life points. For his deck, it's worth it.
So this card's really, really good. I would probably bump this up to 3. Card's really good. 3 Lava Golem.
Okay, I get that.
By the way, it's next blind second. I blinded second I won every single dice roll today except for one, and I blinded second every single game.
Okay, I kind of like that.
I've never won that many dice rolls before in my life, and of course it's my blind second deck.
And how were they performing for you today?
They were really good, yeah. They're great. I mean, you tribute the voiceless guys. You can't use the spell because it's not a card effect. It's a thing, a summoning condition or whatever. I distributed against pure Snake Eyes. You tribute the Borlo Savage and the
Formula,
the Baron.
Oh.
Really good. Just blind second, draw a card. You're probably gonna win the game. This card.
What the hell?
This card does. It's Mahama the Fairy Dragon. This card. No one knows what this card does. It's Mahama.
I don't know what this. During your opponent's turn, when either player takes damage, you can special summon this card from your hand, then apply. Okay, so you either double burn your. It's like a. Interesting. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to. Wait. What? Hold on. During your opponent's turn, when either player takes battle. Wait, why would we? I don't get it.
The Fairy Dragon. It's a hand trap that while it's in your hand, when you take damage, you special from your hand the damage step, and your opponent takes.
Wait a freak! Hold on. Are you saying that like he intentionally takes like a 3,000 attack just to burn the opponent? Because that is actually so 5-head. I can't even comprehend. Like, wait a minute. I'm gonna let you attack with Baron and then like hit you for 3K for a game. Oh my god. That's insane.
Takes the same damage that
you let your opponent attack you with Lava Golem and then you burn them for that's
that you took.
Okay.
So it's basically kind of like a better like battle trap kind of.
Magic
but
cylinder.
They can't pop it or anything because it's in your hand. No one expects it, and it's not once per turn. So if you have multiples, you can use multiples. If they negate one, if you activate it and they negate it without losing, you can activate it again.
Oh yeah, you just keep using it.
3 Extravagance. Just
okay,
like draw cards. I didn't touch the extra deck once.
Yeah, it's not extra deck.
And then 1 Chain Strike because it's a burn card and it's at 1.
Okay.
And then the traps.
This card's at 1? This card was at 2 for like forever, chat. Yeah. Chain Strike was at 2 for like years, and then they randomly put it back to 1. I was mad. I I think I said that I did not approve of that when Konami did that.
There's 28 traps, I believe, 40 card deck. Some of these traps are pretty standard. 3 ceasefire, 500 damage for every effect monster on the field. If you want, you can wait until you summon like this guy, Mahama, so that you have it doesn't
It's
extra 500
dangerous
damage
at
when they
3, but
attack.
not 2.
Sometimes you need it. So this card's really good. 3 just desserts, 500 damage for every monster the opponent controls.
Okay.
Same thing. Wait for them to use. Like,
Get me to
Flamberge
the
bring
draw
stuff back
cards. That's
from,
the
like,
that's the
15 to
spicy part.
2000. 3 secret barrel. It does 200 damage for every card in their hand and on their field.
Okay, so we play it. Oh,
Card's
Geometry
really good. It's like a good consistent burn card. It's always hitting at least like 14, 16, 18 damage usually. And then 3 secret blast. It does 300
Okay,
damage
Secret
for every
Blast
card in the
instead,
field, and then if the opponent destroys it, they take an extra 1,000. So what you'll do is you'll like leave it set. They'll go like Phoenix pop, and then you'll chain it, and then they'll take like usually like 15 because they usually have like 5 cards on the field plus the extra 1,000. So 25 off 1 card is crazy. So
That is
card was
true.
really good today, and it's not once per turn, which is really nice. For Ring of Destruction, this card's also insane.
Oh,
It's a hard once per turn, which
we're playing Ring.
sucks.
Yo, press 1 to play this at Raleigh, chat. Yeah, I hate that they are. I hate that they are ratted Ring. Please honor Rata Ring.
But it just does so much damage, especially if you like give them Lava Golem.
Yeah, if you give them a lava goal, it's like a lot.
And then on the standby, they go Lava Golem burn for 1,000, chain that another 3,000. They're already at half life.
Yeah,
and
you could
know,
probably
it's just
kill them with like
you
a
need
couple
like
more
a couple more
cards.
cards to beat them usually.
Yeah.
Card's really good. There's
No,
also
oh no, no ball,
today
no ball, dude. I'll play this shit. I will 100% play this deck.
Where
Card for
I played
card.
against, I think Snake Eye or something, and they break, so they just passed. And it doesn't matter if they break because I can't really do anything until they play usually. So I kind of just set this, and I had this in my hand, and then he summoned Flameburst.
Yeah.
And I
Also
I used
6K.
this on it, and then I ringed it. So he
That's
took,
double ring of
6,000 damage.
destruction.
Yeah. And then he was basically dead in like another couple cards. 2 trap trick, just consistency. It's good for getting like any card out of your deck.
Get a feature.
You know, like you can get like just ring if you need it, or just desserts if they have a lot of monsters. Just really good.
That's interesting.
This card, I don't know how I feel about it. I might cut this card. It's Boo Boo.
I don't know the Boo Boo Gang.
Game.
Does anyone know this? I don't know this card. Boo Boo Gang. The fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna find out. Boo Boo Gang. This has to be new because it has Evil Twins on it. During damage calculation, so it's very hard to stop. It sounds like a battle trap. If a monster battles, you take no battle damage from that battle. If this set card in its owner's control is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target up to 2 normal traps in your graveyard, except Boo Boo Gang. Set them on your field. They can be activated this turn. Yo. He said, yeah, but just because he says he's going to cut it doesn't mean you shouldn't like look into it. This is kind of interesting. Because it's either like it punishes Feather Duster. It's either like a really shitty battle trap, or it can get, what's it called? Dang, I wish this card, you know what, chat, what this card needs to do? I wish it was like a Scap Iron Scarecrow where it could set itself after you activated it to stop an attack, like reset itself.
Basically, when it's on the field, if your opponent attacks, it just like stops an attack.
Okay.
But when it's destroyed, while it's set, you can set 2 traps from your graveyard back to your field, and they can be activated this turn.
Yeah,
shit,
like
yeah, that's
that's the important thing. Is like they could be activated. So if you set like a secret blast and a secret barrel, like you're gonna use them immediately.
If the opponent pops this, they basically just lose the game because you just get back the traps that aren't once per turn, like Secret Blast or Barrel.
So the thing about Chainburn, chat, inherently is even though he's playing new cards, the idea of Chainburn, chat, and like the strategy, all of like the core cards, they're all like GX cards. So there are no hard once per turns on like any of this shit. Ceasefire, you know, Secret Blast, like, well, not Secret Blast, Ceasefire, Secret Barrel. You know what I mean? Like all of these cards are from like GX era, so you can use them as much as you want. Ring of Destruction, well, they are ratted that to be a hard once per turn, but you guys get my point.
Or Ceasefire, and usually they're just dead. It didn't perform that well today. It's mainly like an anti-side card kind of, like a Nightmare Phoenix card.
Okay.
There were a couple cases where I drew it and it was dead and it cost me the game. If it was any other burn card, I would have won.
That's interesting.
And it came up once where it saved me, but I don't know. I might cut it or side it.
So if you get like lightning stormed on it, you just get 2 cards back.
Exactly.
Much, yeah.
And what's cool you could do too is like if you have trap trick, if you like they go lightning storm, you chain all your chainable traps and then you trap trick.
Then you trap trick into that.
And then it gets destroyed and you get 2 traps back. And usually that's enough to win, especially if you have like a Mahatman hand or something. 2 bad luck blast. It says you target a monster, both players take damage equal to half its attack, and then if this is destroyed by an opponent, they take an extra 1,000. So you basically the same thing as the other blast card. You wait for them to pop it, you chain it, it does like 1,000,000 damage. It's good.
Dimensional wall.
It says your opponent takes the damage instead from an attack, instead of you taking the damage.
It's magic cylinder.
Does not target or anything, so it works on unaffected monsters, which is really good. So I did this to a Skull Guardian for 4,100 damage.
Oh, yeah.
And it was pretty good. Because you can't target them, but you can do that. This card's really good too. Gravedigger Trapple.
Yeah.
It says when your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or grave, you deal 2,000 damage to them and you negate that effect. Really good against Poplar, really good against Flame Burge. 2,000 damage off one card is really good.
It's just a burn card that actually stops them.
Exactly, so it's nice. I usually side these out going. I don't know if I kept these in always like going second. I mean,
This is an interesting. Yo, this deck is
you're not sure if the
crazy,
opponent's going to just straight up attack you or if they're going to activate more cards to try and put more damage on board. So I wasn't sure if I should keep it in. But I don't know. When I thought they were going to make me go first, I always put 3 in because it stops everything. Poplar, the voiceless cards, Saphira. And then I played this package, but I really did not like it. This is just like the mill sends a trap from deck to grave.
Yeah.
And transactional rollback, you guys know, copies a trap from the grave. I just thought it was like cool utility because you could like send this and copy anything that you need in the moment from your grave to like really finish the game. But it didn't really perform well. I drew this card more than I drew these 2. I bricked on this card at least 4 or 5 times today.
What, Jib, are you here? If I want to play this, would you help me? God damn, I have to like. I just thought I have to like pick up all these cards now. You guys think I should? I think I'm gonna play this. How many? It's 20. It's 20. Yes, it's just 20 cards. Chat, I actually think I'm gonna play this. I don't have like all these like random ass cards though, because I like have these cards I've never seen. I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay, I think I'm actually gonna play this.
And I'm probably cutting these 3 for 3 Lord of the Heavenly Prison, which I have in the side deck.
Okay, so he plays Lord. He wants Lord of the Heavenly Prison.
And it's 40 in the main?
40 in the main.
Okay.
And then extra deck is you can play with.
Are you asking me to help you build a burn deck?
Whatever you want.
See.
I should have put a Typhon in here, but I forgot. For the case where I could like normal summon Warner and then make a Typhon.
Yeah.
But I forgot to put it in. So it's like the only cards you really need, honestly, are like these because you can make them with 2 Lord of the Heavenly Prisons.
Yeah.
And it does 2,000 damage.
I have that.
Nothing else really matters. I literally just took random cards from my desk and just threw them in here. Because you just manage them with prosperity anyway. Like, this is actually a burn card, but you never summon it. So you don't even need it. It doesn't do anything. And that's it. That was yesterday. And then the side deck, like I said, I'm probably going to put these 3 in the main for the 2 Paleozoics and the transaction rollback because this card was insane today. You activate it, your opponent can't destroy any of your set back row. And then when you activate a back row, he special summons himself and he sets any normal spell or trap from your deck. So
come on, people know what Heavenly
you can
Lord
grab
does.
any burn card you need to win on the next turn. If you need cards, you can set Pot of Extravagance. This card is like really, really, really good, and it's a 3K beat. So like, if this gets in once for 3K, the game is basically over. That's like just insane.
How much is the deck? This deck.
It's just like a kaiju for burn decks. It says during the end phase, your opponent has to take 1,000 damage or tribute another monster. So this is how I beat Runic Stun today. He had the Inspector border and he had a Munin on the field. Munin's really hard for this deck to out because they just keep getting 1,000 every end phase.
Oh,
so I tributed the Munin with the Volcanic Queen. Or I tributed the Inspector border for the Volcanic Queen. And then he had to tribute his Munin and his extra monsters at the end of every turn, and he had no way of getting it off his board because he's playing Runic Stun. So it was really funny. And it's a big beater that you can target with all your traps, obviously. 3 of this for Runic Stun, basically.
Yeah.
You hit the field spell, and you can outgrind them usually after that.
How was your matchup with Runic Stun? Because there was a lot at the regional.
Yeah, there was a lot. I only played 1. I won. I think it was round 7. I think I won.
Yeah, I think. See,
it's hard.
That's
it's
like
really hard
I don't want to say that's the reason why I don't want to play Runic Stun, chat. Because like I feel like if you're not playing Cosmic right now, you're just trolling. Like I feel like if you're not playing Cosmic, you're saying, okay, I can't beat Runic Stone. Like Runic Stone's just gonna beat you, like by default if you don't play this card. This card's good against every deck in the game.
Destruction like destroys you, but usually you can draw enough traps to burn them before they can mill you.
Yeah, before they outdeck you.
It depends. Remember, there's a lot of traps that trigger when they're destroyed. So if they're just like, I had a Secret Barrel and the Boo Boo game set against the Runic Stun player. I flipped the Secret Barrel randomly because I wanted him to pop the Boo Boo game, and he just popped the Boo Boo game, and I was like, all right, set 2, you're dead. Yeah. Okay. So you can like do stuff like that if you want, but I don't know. I played a third of this. I don't know why. I literally didn't know what to put in my side deck. I guess for big monsters decks. I don't know. Third Boo Boo game, I guess for like side deck stuff. I didn't use it at all. You don't need it. Third Dimensional, I use this a lot. For decks that play a lot of big monsters, you put this in, like Flameburge or Skull Guardian, and it's like really, really good. Third Gravediggers, if I thought they were going to make me go first, I put this in. Like I said, it's a really good card. And then I played 2 Magic Cylinder. I sided this in against like big decks with the Third Dimension Wall. Usually there's cards in the deck that you can side out depending on the matchup, like that are bad in the matchup. And you can put cards like this in if they have a lot of big monsters. That's it.
Like
I think the only changes I'm going to make, honestly, are cutting these three for these 3. And then I'm thinking about maybe cutting the 2 Boo Boo game from the main deck and putting in a 1 Day of Peace. And maybe like a 3rd Mourner I was thinking about. I'm not sure. I was also considering Curse of Darkness in the side deck because I think it does 1,000 damage every time someone activates a spell. And that's like the only way you beat like Pearly.
Yeah.
Because I versed Pearly today and it was my only loss because they have a lot of cards that just counter the deck. Like, you know, you take no effect damage for the next effect, or you gain 1,000 life, or no war shuffles everything back. And that was really hard. So I might put that in for like those kinds of matchups. It's obviously also insane versus Runic Stun. If you can like, even if it does 1,000 damage, but it forces them to pop it, it's better than them popping your other stuff usually. But yeah, that's the deck. I didn't think I would do this well, but I did.
All right. Any other?
That's chat. I was really, like when you think of Chain Burn, you think of like, I don't know, I think of like Reckless Greed, Accumulated Fortune. Like he didn't run any of that, chat. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, where's Accumulated? Because like that's the entire idea of Chain Burn is like create like these really long. Usually you wait for your opponent to do something. You use one of them or one of their actions as like a chain link, and then you build off of their chain off of that. You know what I mean? Off them starting the chain. But like no Accumulated Fortune, no what's it called? All right, let me use the bathroom chat, and then let's try to finish Young Justice.